Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into something I think we've all struggled with. How do you send an amazing birthday gift to someone you love when they're living miles and miles away?
You know that feeling, right? A birthday pops up on your calendar for a friend in, say, Amsterdam, or maybe your family's in Rotterdam. You want to do something more than just a text message. You want to send a real physical surprise that just screams, I'm thinking of you. But man, the logistics can feel like a total headache.
So, how are we going to solve this? Well, here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about how to bridge that distance with a really thoughtful gift. Then, we'll get into the fun stuff, finding that perfect present and adding a personal touch. After that, we'll cover the nitty-gritty of making sure the delivery goes off without a hitch. And finally, we'll look at a service that makes this whole thing way easier. Look, when you can't be there to give a hug in person, a really well-chosen gift is probably the next best thing. It's a way you can physically say, I'm with you today, and join in on the celebration no matter how big the ocean is between you. The secret is making it feel personal, making it feel special, and that's exactly what we're going to figure out how to do. Okay, now for my favorite part, actually finding the gift. This is all about playing matchmaker, matching the perfect gift basket to their unique personality and what they love. And trust me, there are a ton of great options out there. Just think about the person you're sending this to. Are they a total foodie who'd geek out over a basket filled with gourmet goodies? Or maybe they have a major sweet tooth and a box of incredible chocolates is the only way to go. For that friend who's been super stressed, a spa day in a box is like the perfect hint to take a break. You've even got craft beer sets from the region, classic wine and snack pairings. You really can't go wrong. And we can even get a little more specific. Now, obviously, these are just ideas. You know your person best. But for someone who loves those richer, bolder flavors, you could think about a craft beer hamper or a really nice whiskey and chocolate set. And for a more chill vibe, you've got these luxurious spa sets or a cozy tea box that are just wonderful. The whole point is to think about what would genuinely make them smile. So, finding the right stuff is step one. But to make a gift truly, truly memorable, you have to add that personal touch. This is super important when you're gifting across different cultures. So let's check out a few tips that are really useful for the Netherlands. Here are a few things to keep in mind. First off, simplicity is key. Clean, simple wrapping is always a great choice. It's really more about the thought behind the gift, not some over-the-top presentation. Quality over quantity is also a great rule to live by. One really high-quality, thoughtful item means so much more. And this is a big one. Always, always include a personal note. A few words from you makes all the difference. And finally, timing. Try to get that gift to arrive right on their birthday or maybe the day before. All right, you've picked the perfect gift. You've written a heartfelt note. Now, how do you get it there? The whole idea of international shipping can feel super complicated, but it really doesn't have to be. And honestly, it can be this simple. It usually just breaks down into 4 easy steps. You hop online, you choose the gift, you add your personal message, you pop in the delivery address, anywhere in the Netherlands, and then you can actually track the order so you know the exact moment your surprise shows up at their door. You know, one of the biggest nightmares with international shipping is customs. Things get stuck for weeks. But if you use a company that's actually based inside Europe, you get to completely sidestep all of that. And that means your gift arrives on time without getting tied up in red tape at the border. It's a game changer. So who actually does all this? Let's take a look at a company that basically specializes in making this whole process a breeze. A great example is a company called Walwater Gifts. They've been doing this since 2008, and here's the key part. They're based in Europe. That location is so important because it lets them ship all over the EU without any of those customs headaches we were just talking about. And at the end of the day, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? A birthday gift doesn't have to be huge. It just has to feel right. It's all about that personal connection, that thoughtfulness. That's what makes a gift really, truly special. So, if you're ready to make someone's day, you can check out services like this online. The company we just mentioned, Walwater Gifts, has a website where you can see all the different kinds of baskets they can deliver for you right in the Netherlands. And that pretty much wraps us up, which just leaves me with one final question for you. Think about it. Who in your life has a birthday coming up soon? Who are you going to surprise?